Right, hi everyone. Live video of the Green Shelf tour, and I'm wearing my beautiful earrings, which I need to put a link on Facebook, made by a very, very talented Hayley Burton I can't remember the name of her page. I do this all the time. Sorry, bad memory. But they're beautiful, but they're green also. So one in honour of doing the Green Shelf tour today. Not so much as on the blue one, not quite so crowded. So I'll just give people a couple of minutes to get to join us. But if not, it doesn't matter because you can catch up on my newsfeed, on the group, and also on the Heart Songs page. And I'm also going to see if there's any way I can get it onto Instagram. I don't know if I can. I did try last time and I couldn't figure it out, but apparently there is, so I'm going to have a go. I think, hang on, give it a minute, just see if anybody appears. Struggling with this energy. Oh, it's been difficult the last few days. I'm sure a lot of you have found this. I know that I look really tired and I feel really tired and I feel like I just want to lay down and go to sleep. I fell asleep last night at 8 o'clock, just so tired, but it's all good. It's things are as they're meant to be. Things are shifting, things are changing. And, I guess things like that are never easy. Right, so I'm not sure if anybody is actually going to join us today. So I think I'm just going to do the video. Nobody's watching yet. So if I do the video, then it's there and you can watch it whenever you like. Excuse me. I'm going to just switch over to the other way. Trouble is, once I'm on here, I can't actually tell what the time is. So I don't know whether I've given it enough time or not. Oh, I've just noticed the shelf is really dusty. Sorry. I'll tell you what, dusting all of these shelves, I mean, look at them. Loads of them. Is a job and a half, and I'm not the best at housework anyway. So, I mean, who wants to do housework? There's so much more exciting things to do, isn't there? Anyway, so it doesn't look like... Oh, one person is watching. So I might give you just a minute or two. I'll just show you pretty crystals. Beautiful, aren't they? No, whoever it was has gone away. So green stuff obviously is very much related to the heart. You've got obviously all the things that each individual crystal does as well. But in general, all of these crystals will heal your heart. So if you're needing a bit of heart healing, then get one of these. I've sorted my tumblestones, but I haven't finished yet because I got so tired with this energy. But I'm sorting my tumblestones into colours. So what I will start to do little tumblestone tours as well. So I thought that might be interesting, and I'll tell you what each tumblestone is for. So... Right, so I'm going to start. I'm obviously talking to myself, but that's okay because you can all catch up with it later, so it doesn't really matter. So I'm going to start with this one, which is Preseli Bluestone. Now, I've got a funny story to do with this one, actually, because it's got no price on it. I shall have to find out the price, but I think it's about £10, something like that. The funny story is that this has been bought already. It was bought from my shop when my shop was open. And I told the guy that it was the same stone as what they built part of Stonehenge from. It's a stone from Wales. It's actually green. They call it Preseli Bluestone, but it's actually green. And he completely misunderstood, bought it, went away, came back a couple of days later and said, "Can I bring this back, please, because it's not part of Stonehenge?" as he actually thought he'd got a bit of Stonehenge. So this is still waiting for the right person. There was obviously a reason it came back. Also, in Preseli Bluestone, I have a rather gorgeous pyramid. Isn't that lovely? And that is £12. Beautiful, isn't it? Such a beautiful stone, Preseli Bluestone. Quite magical. I guess that's probably why they chose it for. I think it's the inner circle of Stonehenge, something like that. But isn't that beautiful? But obviously this is actually from Wales, and is not part of Stonehenge, in case anybody actually wants to bring it back, because, you know, I didn't think it was a good idea to be chopping bits off Stonehenge. Right, so next one is this rather gorgeous point, which is jade. Isn't that gorgeous? It's a really lovely jade as well, really gorgeous shade of jade. And jade is about abundance as well as the heart, good luck, that sort of thing. It's really lovely. And then, well, I've got quite a bit of jade, because obviously jade is green. This is called New Jade, and this is rather lovely, and it's a bargain at only £5.50. Look at that. So that's a jade freeform, and it actually feels really lovely. It's a really nice, has a really nice feel to it, very gentle, very loving. And then next we have some, that is Malacola, isn't it? Yeah, Malacola, which is malachite and chrysocolla. They tend to be found in the same place, and they kind of form together. So there you've got the malachite there, but kind of over the top of it you've got the chrysocolla. It's so beautiful. And it is such a lovely energy, and it's very much about expressing your heart's desire, that sort of thing. It's just absolutely gorgeous. And that is £20, which isn't bad actually, because malachite, chrysocolla and malacola tend to be quite expensive. So that's that. And then, there's no price on that one either, we have a rather lovely jade skull. But I think I've got the prices. It was before I was actually putting the prices on them. So I was listing them. It was listing them during lockdown. And so I just have to look the prices up, so it's not a problem. But what a gorgeous skull that is. Isn't that lovely? Some people think skulls are a bit creepy, but they're really not. They're incredibly healing and very magical. And I think that one's really gorgeous. And then Unakite. One of my favourites there, Unakite Heart. Isn't that gorgeous? Very, very, very healing, very heart healing. And that one's £8. I used to have a client who I didn't know her. I didn't know her at the time when she'd been through lots of IVF treatment. And obviously I'm not allowed to make medical claims here, but she'd been through a lot of IVF treatment, and every time it hadn't worked, or she'd lost the baby like really, really quickly. So I gave her a couple of Unakite tumblestones just to carry around with her, and she had one more IVF treatment, and that was it. She wasn't going to have any more, and she now has twins. So that was a really, really lovely story. So anyway, that's Unakite. And then we have a rather lovely aventurine. Aventurine, obviously, again, heart healing, but all about abundance and good luck again. So a rather lovely aventurine angel. I do like this one. It's quite sparkly. Aventurine can be quite sparkly. Isn't that lovely? And then, next up, we have rhyolite. I do like rhyolite. I love all sorts of stones, actually. I like the sparkly ones, I like the clear ones. I think the ones with the natural kind of patterns on are just amazing. I mean, look at that. It does a little bit like someone splattered a couple of fried eggs on there, but it's just gorgeous. I just love it. It's really, really beautiful. And you can see, I know the price is over the top of that, but you can see some of the back of that as well. So that's really beautiful. That's a lovely palm stone there. And this is Chrysocolla howlite. It is actually dyed howlite. But because I'm a colour healer as well as a crystal healer, I tend to think you get the healing from the colour as well as from the crystal. So I don't have a problem with dyed stones. I know some people do. That's why I'm being open with you and telling you this is a dyed stone. But I think it's beautiful, and I think it has really lovely energy. And look at the blue in there and the green. It's absolutely gorgeous. Really quite beautiful. See that? How lovely is that? So that's that one. So this is, I believe, chrome mica. Again, it's not labelled. I will get a price, but it's lovely, isn't it? I think it's just not been labelled. I've put it on. I've listed it, but it's not been labelled. That's quite nice. Nice thumbstone for you to worry with if you need to. And this, I suppose, is kind of vaguely green because I didn't know where else to put it. It's a bit pink as well, but ocean jasper. How beautiful is that? I love ocean jasper, one of my absolute favourites. That's £13, so you can see all the patterns on the back there as well. One of my absolute favourites, really gorgeous. And then let's go to the back here, and we have a rather amazing ruby zoisite point. I have never seen ruby zoisite in a point before, and I only have one because my wholesaler had two and one of them was broken. So if you want it, snap it up. How beautiful is that? That is ruby. That red stuff you're seeing in there is ruby. Beautiful, isn't it? Such a beautiful stone, one of my favourites. So that is a gorgeous one, and that is £21. And then this is, of course it is green calcite. Oh, it feels so lovely. Such a lovely stone. I love all forms of calcite. It's so beautiful. And this one is just like, well, it's kind of got an icy quality to it. It's absolutely beautiful. I don't know if you can see that against the light. Just gorgeous. That's £12. And then we have some more jade. A bigger jade point this time. Just such a lovely colour there. Really, yes, that green calcite is gorgeous, Tracy. Absolutely gorgeous. So that's the jade. And that won't be the last piece of jade. I'll warn you now. That hasn't got a price on it. So it's a bit more there. A bit more jade. That would be probably about £8-ish. I have to work it out with my calculator. And then we have some more. Oh, we have ocean jasper. I do love ocean jasper. I tend to buy it quite a lot, I'm afraid. And this is an ocean jasper skull. It's quite an unusual ocean jasper. Very, very green. And I just think that's gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Again, skulls are really not creepy. They really are incredibly healing. And let's face it, we've all got a skull, haven't we? Now this one is onyx. And it just looks like clouds in the sky to me. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Absolutely so delicate. I don't generally buy much onyx, but I wanted this for the shop. I just thought it was so beautiful. And that's £13. And then we have a froggy, a little Unakite frog. I thought he was quite cute. And he is £14. He's lovely, isn't it? I do love Unakite. I think Unakite is such a wonderful, loving, beautiful stone. And then we have some more ruby zoisite, and that is a flat stone this time. So all that kind of purpley red stuff you see is ruby. And then the green is the zoisite. Beautiful, isn't it? And that is only £6. Bargain. Oh, and there's some more Preseli bluestone. This time we have a Preseli bluestone heart. That's gorgeous, isn't it? Really lovely. And that is £9. How beautiful is that? And another Unakite heart, because I'm a bit mad on Unakite, I can't help it, sorry. But it's lovely, isn't it? And that is £7. It's funny, when I sorted the tumblestones out, there were more green crystals than anything else. Oh, just let me know, Tracy, if there's any of those you want. Then yeah, I don't seem to have a huge amount of variety on my shelf of actually solid crystals. Solid, yeah, not solid, you know what I mean? Bigger green crystals. So this one is Malacola, but it's actually more malachite than the other one, which was more chrysocolla from what you could see. So you can see a lot of the malachite on there. Very, very beautiful. And that is £12. And then there's this. It was a bit bigger than I'd expected when I bought it, a little bit more expensive. So I think probably it's just going to sit there until the very right person comes along. It is £98. It's really, really heavy. It's ruby fuchsia, which does tend to be quite expensive anyway. Sorry, I'm sitting down and my foot's gone to sleep because this shelf is quite low. But it is an incredible piece. And if you look at if you see the blue bits in there are kyanite. So it's also got some kyanite in it. And it really is quite an amazing piece. Very, very special. Very special. Okay. So shut up about that one. And then we have serpentine, which is also actually a form of jade, flat stone, which is really pretty. Such a lovely green colour. And that is £6. Now we've done that one. So then I've got what's called a malachite finger. So it grows like that. You can't really see because I've got a price stuck over it, but it's kind of got a little bit in there where it's kind of grown up from. But it's really beautiful. You can see the really beautiful markings. Malachite is such a beautiful stone. So beautiful. So that's that. Here's one of my favourite pieces. And this is green opal. I love green opal. I think it's absolutely gorgeous. And I wish I'd got more in my next order, but I forgot. So I'll have to get some in the order after that. But so it's a green opal, if I can say it. Green opal flame. Isn't that beautiful? Absolutely beautiful. It really is very, very special, and it feels just gorgeous. It really does. It has such beautiful energy. Really lovely. And that's £54. And then another green calcite point, slightly bigger this time. They are just gorgeous. Calcite is just such a wonderful stone and comes in so many different colours, and it's just gorgeous. I do love calcite. But I've not seen any green calcite points before, so very happy to get those. And then Amazonite, another one of my favourite stones. Oh, they're all my favourite. I just love them all, to be honest. But I thought this was really quite special. Really, I mean, look at the colours in that. They're just beautiful, and that is £14. Isn't that beautiful? Absolutely gorgeous. So that's that. And then we have blood jasper, which I think is the same as bloodstone. And that's £5. And it's really just such a gorgeous colour. Sometimes I just pick them up because they're pretty, to be honest. Having the video call with my wholesaler, she laughs at me because I get so excited about the crystals. And then we have yet another piece of Malacola, because I do love this stuff and it's quite hard to get hold of, and so I bought it when I could get it. That is £25 and it's just so beautiful. Look at the markings on that. Isn't that gorgeous? Absolutely beautiful. And then we've actually nearly finished. So we've got, I think they're just jasper really. Sorry about that, I hope that didn't make you dizzy. I was trying to get them onto my hand. Just kind of jasper or agate hearts, just green ones, and they're just incredibly beautiful. Aren't they lovely? Just gorgeous, and they are, no price on them, but I believe they're £3 each, but I will have to check that. Clearly my green shelf has been very neglected with prices. And then we have yet more Unikite, so it's a couple of baby Unikite hearts. Oh, they're lovely, aren't they? I will check the price, but I do think they're somewhere around about £3 or £4. And we've nearly finished. Oh, a little incy wincy tiny moss agate heart. How gorgeous is that? I do love moss agate. Moss agate is gorgeous. Just ordered some moss agate tumblestones, and my wholesaler does such amazing quality tumblestones. I can't wait to see them. And that one is just £2.50. And then Seraphinite. I did get a couple of big bits, but they went straight away before I even got them listed with the last lot. But I have this one left. I don't know if you can see really how that kind of glistens and changes. It's like, it's very beautiful Seraphinite, really, really gorgeous. But it's like kind of like pearly nail varnish or whatever. I'll let you know at the end, Tracy. And then we have, it does have a little, it's, I think where they've carved it, there's that little bit there. But this stuff is really incredibly expensive. This is Rainbow Obsidian. Rainbow, it hasn't got a price on it. Rainbow Sheen Obsidian, rather. I don't think you can quite see it very well on there, but it does kind of do different kind of colours. Oh, that was good. I wasn't even filming it, was I? Sorry, I was looking at the crystal and not the phone. But that would be probably about £30. And last but not least, this really, 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 really gorgeous Dragonstone Dragon Skull. Isn't he beautiful? Absolutely beautiful. Isn't he gorgeous? He's £18 and he's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Okay, so that is actually, I think that's everything. I'll just show you it all again. Obviously, if there's anything anyone's interested in, just get in touch. And Tracy, I will sort you out or just check, Tracy, was it this skull? Was it the Ocean Jasper skull? Or was it the Jade skull? Just let me know. Oh, sorry, that was my hand. I do apologise. I'm being very professional today. So that is it for the green shelf tour. Ocean Jasper. Okay. On Tuesday, I've got a load of new stuff coming in, and I will probably, if I can wait that long, do some of the opening on Tuesday evening, if it lasts that long. But yeah, so thank you very much for watching. I really appreciate you supporting me like this and having a look at the crystals that I have. I do love sharing my crystals so much. Somebody said to me today that I'm definitely in the right job because I get so excited about them. And I did try, when I moved up to Scotland, to stop selling them, and I just couldn't do it. So there they are. So thank you very much for watching. Enjoy the rest of your day. Hopefully it'll stop raining at some point. And I will talk to you all later. Bye.